What nickname did you have when you were in school?
Amber Lamb.
My nickname was Kool-Aid and Z.
You had Rapunzel.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
That was funny. Or in Princess Leia, whenever you had your braids tied up.
Yeah.
I've had Amber Lamb since I was 4. And it all started.
Did you tend to attract a certain type of person?
Yes.
I attract the outcast.
I try not to, but it just happens.
Yeah.
Homie.
I tend to attract the comedians.
I tend to attract people that are, they're not like anybody else. They're definitely, their own unique self.
Have you ever been in 2 places at once?
No, that's physically impossible.
Have you ever been in 2 places at once?
Yes, I told you. I have been in the dream world and asleep in my bed at the same time. That's 2 places at once.
Yep. I agree.
It happened.
It happened.
Yep. What did you like or dislike about where you grew up?
What couldn't have?
I dislike the fact that it's PG County. I love the fact that I'm only 8 minutes away from Washington, D.C., the capital of my birthplace.
The capital of your birthplace?
Yeah. And, well, my other hometown is that it was so small and not enough people.
We're getting slowly more laid back as we do these. Our energy has probably depleted from the first video. Yes.
Who would win, the 80s, the 90s, or now? The 90s?
90s.
It definitely would not be now.
Everything was 90s. Oh.
It's just because we're 90s babies.
We had the best cartoons and everything.
Why would somebody ask the 80s? Aren't these questions for teens?
Right.
We didn't live in the 80s. We wouldn't know.
Right. Why, 90s, why do people keep saying, oh, Montel, This Is How We Do It came out in the 90s? It was like, oh, that was before your time. Excuse me. That was our time. Thank you, bye.
What is the best friendship you've been in?
I'm tired of these friendship questions. I mean, it's all going to lead back to the same thing.
Actually, I think mom's the word to consider.
Oh,
okay. If you say so.
What experiences make you happy?
New experiences. Something that I haven't done before.
Different cultures, different people.
I am fascinated by different cultures.
Yeah, now I'm wide awake.
Why?
I don't know, it just happened.
Because you were seriously dosing and then just like...
My body does that, I don't know.
You just get that sudden adrenaline rush.
Yep, here it is.
Homies, it's almost 4.
When you meet someone for the first time, can you carry on conversations with them, or does it feel awkward for you?
I'm an awkward person. I'm like one of those shy but outgoing.
It takes me a while because I really have a hard time trying to keep a conversation, but eventually I get into it. And it's great.
I'm like really shy at first, but then I can get. I can carry a conversation, but at first it's kind of awkward because I have to get through that shy stage, but afterwards it's pretty cool.
Have you ever gone cliff jumping?
No, but
yes, you have, Bella. You don't remember?
Bella did, but she won't tell us about the experience.
You know how to swim though, right? Because apparently you almost drowned there.
Yeah, that's pretty.
She saw her girl Victoria.
I saw that red fiery thing from the water.
Favorite stories?
Do they mean like personal stories or just like in general?
I think they mean in general.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I've read some really good books. Aphrodite was that was a serious book, especially since it started off with people dying. I was like, what in the world? You get into the book, it's all about a drug or something like that. I mean, it was the name of the child. I can't remember. It was a really good book. That was a good story, though.
What's the coolest planet?
Not here.
Not very different.
I'm not an
One's too
earthling.
hot. One's too cold. One's not right. One's real bold.
Should have seen it
If
coming.
you want to try some new music, who do you ask for an opinion? Amber.
I usually ask my cousin Nate because he's really good with music. Or I
Amber will be like, hey, did you hear about this band? No, I
I have a
Please
tendency
introduce
of
me.
looking for music. Like I found Falling in Reverse by accident, and I
still haven't listened to one song by them.
I love that band. It's only because Ronnie Radke is in it, and I really like him. I don't know why, because I didn't like him until I heard about the band, so it's kind of awkward. The Box Ghosts.
How many types of flute can you name in 30 seconds?
Elmers.
That's like the only one.
Elmers.
The crazy.
Who's Crazy Goodbye?
Crazy person.
I should have figured that would be the answer.
How high can you jump?
High. It depends on how
I
I feel like jumping. I realize I say it depends a lot.
Axe my dust.
I'm an indecisive person.
I'm no teacher, but I'm guessing that's an act. Come on, you guys.
Go ahead, Tucker.
Superhero sidekicks. You're gonna have to be a little more focused.
I think, in all honesty, if I was on this show, I would be Sam.
And you're supposed to be helping me catch these stones.
Has life gotten better or worse for you in the last 5 years?
I would say better because, as they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
So as you graduate, the past 5 years I'd have gone through high school and graduated.
Yeah.
My life has gotten better.
I'm now in college and I don't have to live with my parents anymore. Life has definitely gotten better.
I should have done that. Like, the thing was before.
Moved out of my aunt's house.
Half ghost. One of a kind.
Skulker.
Fine addition to my collection. Touch the box and the total door in my fireplace.
That's hilarious. Beware.
Are there any criminal activities you are currently involved in?
No.
What kind of question is that?
I have no idea.
How? What do you mean? Like the mafia or something like that?
I have no idea.
I'm a mafia boss's daughter. And you can tell I'm not, because if I really said that, all hell would break loose.
Have you ever called a boyfriend and girlfriend by the wrong name?
Yeah, I have.
No.
I call my boyfriend Roland all the time.
That's on purpose.
No, not always. Because when you just take one good look at that man, you just be like, God.
If you were an advice columnist, what would you be most comfortable giving advice about?
Everything. Whatever somebody asked me, I would try my best to give them advice.
Right.
That's just how advice
I don't think
comes.
there's any one thing for something else.
Because, I would not prefer to do relationships. And that's like the main thing people ask for, advice on. I would just give advice wherever I could.
Right.
If you could hack into anything on the internet, what would it be?
Other people's bank accounts. I'm so kidding.
I wouldn't say that out loud.
That was a joke, because I can't have...
No, I'm talking about I wouldn't say anything out loud what I would do.
I can't hack anyway, so I can say whatever and just...
Because I wouldn't know where to start.
Is there anyone in your life you're envious of?
Nah, I'm not really an envious person. I have a muscle spasm in my arm right now. Oh my
I
gosh.
wouldn't know, really.
I'm not really envious. I'm not... Oh my gosh, there's a legit muscle spasm in my arm. Oh, what in the world?
Who would you date if you had the chance?
Taylor.
Sterling K. Brown.
Tatum.
Sterling K. Brown.
Alice Skarsgård.
Yes. Sterling K.
David
Brown.
Archuleta.
Sterling K. Brown.
Any guy from All Time Low.
Hunter Hayes.
Ronnie Radke.
Sterling K. Brown.
If Chad Kroeger had a son, I'd date his son.
Roland Burton.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really want to date Chad Kroeger. Although I ain't gonna lie, he'd be cool to hang out with. There are some other guys on that list, but I can't. I would actually try dating Justin Bieber just to see what it'd be like. Oh, Boo Boo Stewart, yes, that boy is. Oh my gosh, he is so adorable. I just went to a moment there.
If you became a teacher, what grade would you teach?
11th.
Grade school. Because All you gotta do is tell them to go to sleep.
Preschool and 11th grade.
I would teach 12th grade.
I can't stand seniors because, you know, when I got to get the work done, we're over again.